This is another great story. Something like what happened in Northern Europe. Denver nonprofit buys hotel and transforms it into a 139 mini apartments for the homeless. This is by Elias Varat, Mind Unleashed. Rooms are available for people who come in from shelters across the city or even directly off the streets. Across the United States, sky-high housing costs, a severe shortage of affordable housing, and stagnating wages have shredded the social fabric of countless communities, driving increases in homelessness and long-term poverty. And it seems to be a vicious cycle, like what was going on in Europe. If you don't have a permanent address, then you can't file an application for a job, and it's a vicious cycle. So now that they have their homes, let's put it that way, they're not homeless, they can very much more easily find a job. Now, in Denver, Colorado, the problem was growing in the pace with national trends, with one local study showing that at least 5,755 homeless people reside in the Mile High City. So when a Quality Inn and Suites located on a major road went up for sale, the president of the Colorado Coalition for the Homeless, CCH, saw the perfect opportunity to turn the former hotel into a place where unhoused residents could rebuild their lives. John Pravensky, who headed the local nonprofit organization since 1985, purchased the 139-room hotel for $8.4 million using a combination of private, state, and city funds before renovating the property and renaming it Fusion Studios. The building is the 17th of its kind that he has opened with the 30-plus years he's been working on the issue. Fusion Studios, which is now comprised of 139 micro apartments, will serve as a crucial source of shelter and support for some of the city's unhoused population who continue to struggle to survive in the face of the city's urban camping ban that remains in force despite the ban being ruled unconstitutional by a county judge. Parvesky told the Colorado Springs Gazette, "The project was really born out of desperation. We were scratching our heads trying to figure out how we can shorten the time period so that the people who are on the streets tonight have a place to call their home as quickly as possible. Rooms are available for people who come in from shelters across the city or even directly off the streets. Prospective tenants will have access to special vouchers from the state and city that ensure they will only have to pay 30% of their income for rent." Parvetsky noted that many tenants typically can only pay about $100 per month, most of which comes from benefits such as disability benefit payments. Each room will be equipped with a private bathroom and kitchenette, as well as such amenities as a bed, a dresser, a desk, a chair, a mini refrigerator, a television, a microwave, and even a food pantry. Britta Fisher, head of Denver's housing department, has praised Fusion Studios' practically instant housing. During last month's opening ceremony, she told the Denverite, "We all know that we need more housing units, that we need them quickly. I truly hope we can replicate this model and partnerships at other sites in Denver." This is by Elias Varat, Mind Unleashed, and Creative Commons. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity. because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.